is about to come your way. Doc Latimer's world-famous elixir will cure any known misery, and a lot of other things that you've never heard about, too. It's good for man or beast. Why, it'll even cure flat feet or fallen hair. And it only costs you $1. Just imagine, folks. Just imagine. You can become a new man for one lone measly dollar.
Fuzzy seems to be all right on the crescendo, but he doesn't seem to have the proper persuasive note in his confidential appeal.
Oh, stop worrying, Dad. Everything's going to be all right. You just lie back and rest.
Step right up a little closer. And who is the first one to want one of these cure-alls? Hi, ladies and gentlemen. You can even drink this famous elixir, or you can rub it on the outside. Now, here's a scientific test for you. Just rub some of this on one leg, then see if that leg don't step higher than the other one. Folks, you wouldn't believe me if I was to tell you the terrible dangers and hardships that Doc Latimer went through to gain the secret of this elixir and bring its blessings to suffering. Gentlemen, why, I could go on and telling you for hours the powers that are contained in this little bottle right here. But my time is running short.
Hey, let's have a little fun. Get your rope.
You'll never regret it. You'll always be glad to see that here you are, little lady. All right, step right up, folks, and lay your dollar on the line. Then go home and make your wife think she's got a new husband. And for you lady folks, vice versa. All right, here it is, only $1. $1, step right up. Ain't got many left. All right, step right up, folks. Here it is, don't anybody want one?
I don't know.
What's eating you? We're just having a little fun.
I don't see anything to laugh at. Might be funny if you drag that wagon back where you got it from.
Never mind the wagon. Just get out of here.
You heard what the man said. Get going.
Okay, but I'll be seeing you again when you haven't got a gun in your hand.
Go on. Howdy. I hope you folks didn't get hurt.
We're all right, thanks to you. It's impossible for us to express our gratitude.
Don't lose any sleep over that. Where are your horses?
They're in town. My son Don will bring them.
You know, I've seen that old coot somewhere, but I can't place him.
Who cares about that old coot? It was that girl that took my eye. Yeah, well, that gun in that stranger's hand took my eye. That's the only thing I was looking at.
Fuzzy, you pop up in the doggondest places.
Billy.
Yeah, what are you made up for? Oh, haven't you heard? Oh, I'm just now business of mankind. I'm selling a famous Kickapoo elixir.
Yeah? What do you know about medicine?
Nothing much, but I'm selling it.
Fuzzy has been a real friend. Dad was taken ill and we were desperate. We didn't know what to do. Fuzzy offered to help out for a while.
You don't know the trouble Fuzzy's helping get you into, ma'am.
I was watering the horses. What happened?
Some barroom sports thought they'd have a little fun. This gentleman set them back on their heels. This is my brother Dexter, Mr.
Carson, Bill Carson. Glad to know you.
Same here.
And I'm Linda Latimer. We'd love to have you travel with us to the next town.
Oh, we travel too slow for him. He's always in a hurry to go someplace.
I don't happen to be in a hurry right now, Fuzz. I'd enjoy having company, ma'am.
That's fine. I'm glad you can join us for a while. Don, hitch up the team and we'll get started. Excuse me, I'll see if Dad wants anything.
Hey, how come you're not in a hurry all of a sudden?
You wouldn't happen to be jealous, would you old goat? And by the way, seems like you should know something about the stuff you pass out to people.
Oh, what's the difference? A dollar won't hurt anybody, and this stuff don't do anybody any harm.
Yeah? How do you know?
Oh, look, I'll prove it to you. Right here. You can put it on your hair, or you can rub it down your back, or you can even drink it.
What happened to him?
Oh, he's practicing a new war dance.
That's all right. That should attract a crowd. But how does he expect to sell any elixir if he runs away at the finish?
He's going to figure that out later. That's just his demonstrating the power of the elixir.
The campfire's light brightens up the night, and the prairie's gone to rest. Down that lonely trail there's a coyote's wail to his mate out in the west, while the night is waning.
How's your paw?
He's resting nicely.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Out their dream, and the stories told of the greed.
You know, he ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm on the job, and I'll ride herd on this Kickapoo elixir.
We're very grateful to you.
You got no reason to feel grateful. I thought it was the other way around.
I'm fed up with traveling around this cheap medicine show. I want a chance to get my hands on some real money.
That's not a good idea to be in too much of a hurry about that. You got a lot of time ahead of you.
Sure. But who wants to waste a lot of time?
You know, I've been figuring on getting married. It ain't no fit in life for a fellow to be roaming around by himself all the time. I'm gonna buy a nice little piece of land and build a home on it. And I was thinking of you. I was
Will you,
If you got money, you can enjoy life. What's the sense of living if you can't have a little fun out of it?
What's the matter with you?
Just a mild case of growing pains, I think. He'll get over it.
I'm not a kid, and I won't be treated like one.
Now, take it easy. No, you don't prove that you're a man by carrying a chip around on your shoulder.
You folks can stay up and gab all night if you want to. I'm going to bed.
Happy dreams for us. Hey, wait a minute. What do you got there?
A hammock.
A hammock? What for?
Well, I heard about sailors sleeping in them, so I got one. I'm tired of sleeping on the ground.
Ride him, sailor! Sleep well, bud. Good night.
Now Prairie Pete the Badman rode into Santa Bay, although there was a price upon his head. When the sheriff tried to stop him, why, oh Pete, he nearly dropped him, and he left him with his breeches full of lead. Now Prairie Pete, why Prairie Pete, he's the man that no one ever dared to meet. Then he would come a-loping with those 2 6 guns a smoking. Why, you'd find that everyone in town had fled. Now Prairie Pete the Badman, he never went to school, but he was educated to the trail. Oh, he never learned to figure, he was lightning on the trigger, or he graduated from the county jail. Now Prairie Pete, He's so tough you couldn't bend him, but it took a gal to mend him, and from then on she was Mrs. Prairie Pete.
Gather in a little closer. Come on up here because good news is coming your way. Dr. Latimer's world-famous elixir will cure all miseries and a lot of other things that you've never heard about. It's good for man or beast. Why, it'll even cure fallen feet or fallen hair. And it just sells for $1 a bottle, gentlemen. Think of that. Now stop and think. You could become a new man for just one measly dollar.
That's him, I'll bet $1,000.
You could be wrong.
Yeah, and I could be the king as I am.
My friends, the secret of this marvelous elixir has been handed down from father to son for unknown generations. Years ago, I learned of the miraculous cures made by an old Kickapoo medicine man. I didn't believe those stories until I saw the proof with my own eyes. I can't tell you how I gained that secret. That is a secret confidence. But I can offer to you this marvelous blessing to suffering mankind.
All right, folks, step right up. It's only $1 a bottle. $1. Who wants this bottle? There goes the little lady with wine, and here's the gentleman with one. All right, who wants this bottle? There you go. All right, there, sir. And I'll give you a bottle there. It's something that you'll never regret. You'll always be glad that you had it, little lady.
Hey, I think I'll get me a bottle of that. I've had a little touch of rheumatism here lately. Remind me sometime to sell you a nice gold brick that I've been saving for someone just like you.
Pardon me, son. I see you work with this outfit. Have you known old Doc Latimer long?
Yeah, quite a while. He happens to be my father.
Then you should be pretty well acquainted. Want a little drink?
Thanks. I don't mind if I do.
Just a minute, mister. I've got a bone to pick with you. I'm going to learn you to mind your own business.
Who wants a big bottle there? Here's the man who'll take one, and you'll take one. Just a minute like it is. Fine, folks. Find the man behind the bush.
Started a fight. Fuzzy jumped in and we lost the crowd.
Why should they do that?
I don't know why, but I'm certainly going to tell them what I think about it.
Somebody put out the lights. Get him. Get him. Easy. Hey, Billy. Take it easy. Now that you learned me my business, suppose you go about your own.
That was the meanest trick anybody ever played on me.
Oh, what are you talking about?
You know very well what I mean. I suppose you thought it was funny to start a brawl and steal the crowd away from us. And I thought I could count on you as a friend. I never dreamed you'd take part in a mean trick like that.
Well,
We'll manage to get along without your help from now on. Give me that costume.
Hey, wait a minute. I haven't got anything else on.
Well, you're through as of now.
You see what you've done?
Yeah. What did I do?
I don't know, but you've done something to get me in bed. You're a hoodoo.
Your friends ran into a little trouble. They've gone on down the road.
What kind of trouble?
Educational. They offered to teach me to mind my own business.
You might be smart if you'd learn that lesson.
What did he want to know?
Nothing particular. We just had a sociable drink.
What did he talk about?
I think you should learn to mind your own business.
Listen, son, I'll turn you over my knee and give you a spanking.
Well, he talked about Dad. Want to know if he was in this part of the country 5 years ago.
Yeah, was he?
Well, I think so. That was before he had this kickapoo outfit. Linda and I weren't with him then.
We can do no good in this town. Now, let's get started.
What's the matter with her?
Oh, I guess she's mad at me and Billy because a rumpus started and folks lost interest in the election.
Buzz. I'm worried about that outfit. I'm afraid they're in for some serious trouble.
Oh, why don't you go tell them?
I don't think they'd pay much attention. All I've got to go on is a hunch.
We ain't what you'd call exactly popular.
Pull up.
Why did you stop us?
I want to have a talk with Doc Latimer where we won't be disturbed.
You can't talk to my father. He's not well.
I think you'll talk all right. Either call him or I'll go in and get him.
Well, if this is a holdup, this is all the money we have. Take it and let us be on our way.
I'm not interested in that chicken feed. What I want are the 4 bars of gold that Bill Thompson took from the express office 5 years ago.
I don't know anything about that.
Don't tell me that. Bill made a map of where he hid the gold, and you were the last one to see him alive. The map wasn't on his body when the sheriff found him. Now, you didn't dig it up, Doc, or you wouldn't be playing around with this tin horn outfit.
I tell you, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then you'd better start doing a little remembering.
I had the right hunch, Buzz.
All right, let's take them.
Now, wait a minute. We got to avoid shooting. Here's what I want you to do. Now, I'll go around this side.
Now, you'd better start thinking fast, because I'm not going to stick around here all day. This is your last chance, Doc. What do you say?
All right. You win.
Whoa, horse! Whoa! Whoa! Hey! Okay! Hey! Did you come all the way out here to get some of this liquor? That's wonderful stuff, Sam. That's wonderful. You know, hey, look what it's done for me. I ain't half of the man as I am now until I started drinking it.
Get off of me or I'll break every bone in your body.
Wait till things stop going round and round.
Don't be too rough on him, Cal. I think maybe he's fond of you.
Get this drink off of me. Hit him over the head with something.
You boys having fun? Now, let's not bother these folks any longer. I think they'd like to be on their way.
You certainly go out of your way to look for trouble.
It could be, but I haven't found any yet that bothered me. I wouldn't trail this outfit any further. The next time you show up, it won't all be in fun. I'll get going.
And thanks for the gun. I think I'll keep it as a souvenir.
I hope you can forgive me. I'm so ashamed.
That's all right. I'd sure like to know what those fellas had in mind. Doug, why were they so interested in knowing whether or not you were in this country 5 years ago?
Dad, I think we should know the whole story.
Yes, you're involved now, and you have a right to know what it's all about. You children were living with your aunt 5 years ago, going to school. I wasn't doing very well in a small mining camp as a doctor, when one night, a fatally wounded man staggered into my office. You're in pretty bad shape.
Wait a minute, Doc. I know I'm finished. You're a pretty good scout, willing to help me. I want to do something for you. That map will show you where I buried 4 bars of gold bullion. Don't send it by express. It might look familiar to him.
Oh, you've got a pretty good chance. You might pull through.
I'm laying the odds, Doc. I don't.
Hello, Sheriff.
Hey, Doc. Looks like Bill Thompson's horse outside. That looks like Bill Thompson himself.
When a man comes to me for help, I don't ask him his name.
Save us the trouble of hanging him. He's dead.
What did he do?
Robbed the express company of a gold shipment. We've got him, but no gold. I'll send somebody over tomorrow and pick up the body.
Good night, Sheriff.
Go on, Doc.
I left town the next day intending to go after the gold, but I found I couldn't go through with it. I couldn't use that wealth, but I didn't have the moral courage to return it to the express company. As far as I know, the gold is still where Thompson buried it.
Do you have that map, Doc?
Yes, I have it.
Then we'll find the gold and return it to the express company.
You're crazy. They lost the gold. Why should we hand it back to them? If we had that money, we could get a start in life. Then we could amount to something. Maybe you like it, but I'm fed up with trailing around the country with a two-bit medicine show.
Don, that isn't our money. We haven't any right to keep it.
Why not? We don't owe the express company anything. That gold could stay buried where it is for the next 5,000 years and wouldn't do anybody any good.
I know I'm right. Tell him there isn't anything else for us to do.
I have nothing to do with it, Miss Linda. It's something for you folks to decide.
Dad, we must return that gold to the express company. It will be on our conscience until we do. We could never make any use of it. It would be the same as if we stole it.
Yes, you're right. I've been wanting to do that for the last 5 years.
Yeah, I'm glad you feel that way, but you can count on Billy and me helping you see it through.
Maybe they want to get their hands on it after we dig it up.
What?
Wait a minute.
No little whelp can talk to me like that. I'll pin his ears back.
Oh, he didn't mean that. He's only angry and disappointed. Please forgive him.
Oh, I won't hold a grudge if you don't want me to.
That. I'm gonna make him cough up that gold.
Yeah, but before we try it again, there's a couple of guys we've got to get rid of.
We'll take care of them, too.
Cheer up, John. You were wrong. Be a sport about it. Well, another day behind us.
Yes, we're nearly there. I'm glad we didn't have any further trouble.
Yeah, looks like those fellas gave up. I'm not counting on it.
Oh, Fuzzy, I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, that's all right. It just kind of surprised me a little bit.
Smells like you scorched your surprise, Fuzz.
Hey, why don't you do me a favor and play dead, will you?
Don, come and get it.
Thompson hung out in this country. I'll bet we're pretty close to what we're after.
Yeah, well, I don't see that we're any close to getting rid of the two guys that messed things up for us.
We'll take care of them tonight.
I have an idea we better keep a pretty good watch from now on. Hey, Fuzz. Maybe you'd better bed down in your hammock. Then you'd fall out every time you went to sleep.
Don acts as if we were stealing something from him, and I don't like it.
He's acting like a spoiled brat, but he'll get over it.
stop snoring so I could get some sleep?
Who's a snoring? I've been wide awake all the time.
Yeah, maybe you were. I don't see how anybody could get any sleep with all the racket you were making.
Why he's sneaking away like that? Do you suppose he's figuring on double-crossing the others?
Well, it could be. Maybe we'd better trail him.
What about them other two fellas?
We'll take care of them later. Maybe this is our lucky break.
Hey, no, it's me.
What's the matter?
I heard a horse.
I don't hear anything.
I don't know, but I'm sure I heard a horse.
It's probably one of your nightmares heading this way. Now, you roll in, Fuzz. I'll stand guard for a while. Might as well be comfortable while you're sleeping.
Who's been asleep? I've been wide awake all the time.
You won't need a gun to protect yourself from me.
I guess I'm a little jumpy. You know, I can't help feeling we're going to run into a lot of trouble before we get that gold back where it belongs.
And it isn't really your trouble. You've taken our worries on your shoulders. I want you to know how very grateful we are.
That's all right. Didn't have anything else to do anyway.
Nobody ever bothered to stay up and keep me company.
Don, come on, wake up. Billy! Billy! Don isn't here. He piled up that stuff to make us believe he was there all the time. Dad, Don has run out on us.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. One of the horses are gone.
He stole the map. It's hard to believe that a boy of mine would do a thing like that.
I could break his neck.
I know that map by heart. And I have a pretty good general idea of where he's headed for. Will you go after him?
Yeah, we'll go after him. And, Doc, I wouldn't take it too hard. You know, it's a big temptation for a young, discontented kid. And you don't know he's not going to turn out all right when the final showdown comes. Hey, Fuzz. Get your boot on. We got some hard riding to do.
How come?
Don stole the map. He's after the gold bullion on his own.
Why, that little whelp, I'll get him. I'll show him what to do.
I'll gamble he's leading us right where we want to go. We'll have to thank him for being so obliging.
You take your time. We'll be moving pretty fast.
And, Linda, don't you worry about nothing. I'm taking care of everything.
He saw us.
Well, what's the difference? We're at the end of the line.
Maybe so.
That's far enough. Who are you and what do you want?
All right, kid, let's have a talk. We can't find the gold bullion without your help. And you can't get away with it if we don't let you. Now, what do you say?
Okay, I'll give you half.
We'll split 4 ways.
I get half or it's no deal.
All right, it's half.
All right, kid, where is it?
Well, the way I read the map, it's hidden somewhere in the shack around the fireplace.
Well, let's go get it. You boys satisfied with half?
Half is better than nothing.
Let's go. Well, let's start tearing this fireplace apart.
Like a gopher, but half of that gold is worth working for.
You telling me half of that bullion is worth a lot of money?
What are you going to do with your half of the gold, son?
I won't have any trouble spreading it around.
Take him inside.
What's the idea? Don't you want your half of the gold? Well, maybe it ain't where you said it was.
I told you I wasn't sure.
Well, you'd better start making sure quick. Now, where is it?
Well, if it isn't in there, I don't know where it is.
Come on, get up.
Hey, wait a minute, Fuzz. Something wrong. 4 horses.
Tom must be in there. There's Linda's horse.
Yeah, I didn't know we were coming to a party. Maybe we'd better look it over, see if we're welcome. Come on.
Now you start remembering.
I thought it was where I told you. It's been a long time. Maybe somebody else got it.
Don't give me that. Now you tell me the truth or I'll beat you to a pulp. Have you got the map on you?
No. I only saw it once. I tried to memorize it.
Well, it's going to be tough on you if you didn't do a good job of memorizing. Get some ropes. Tie him up out and make him remember.
Hey, I heard something out there in the brush.
Oh, it must be an animal of some kind. Coyote, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I'll get rid of him.
Your head sounded hollow like a pumpkin. This looks like it might turn out to be a pretty rough party, Fuzz.
Yeah.
Now you listen to me. You wouldn't have sneaked up here if you hadn't known where that gold was hid. Now tell us where it is.
Told you everything I know.
You're lying. And if you care anything about living, you better start talking fast.
Well, let me think about it. Maybe I can remember.
They treated John pretty rough. Fuzz, wouldn't do any good to start a gunfight. He might get killed. See, I've got an idea. Here's what I want
Hey,
you
now,
to do.
don't ask me to play a drum. They won't hold still for that again.
No. Stampede the horses. That'll bring them out. Now go on.
That's good.
Something's happened to the horse.
So you hit me on the head with a rock, huh? Keep your eye on him, Fuzz. You better will. Now that we're here, we'll pick up that gold bullion.
Why should I give it to you?
Why? Because we saved your life. Your dad wants it to go back where it belongs.
You're right. I was wrong all the time. I'll get the map. I hid it when I thought I was being trailed.
That's the boy down. I don't think you three have committed any crime the sheriff would be interested in. You can walk back to town. You won't be bothering us anymore. Hey, just a minute. Hey, do you mind if I toss a rock at those coyotes?
No, no, Fuzz, go right ahead.
All right, get running, you. Well, that's the way to face it. Hey, Billy. Hey, the fight's over. Hey, come on.
Well, they gave us a very substantial reward for the return of the bullion.
That's fine, Doc.
I wish you'd take half of it.
No, you'd better keep it. You know, it'd ruin Fuzzy to have money. He couldn't get a hat to fit him.
Billy Carson, you're a very nice person.
I bet you say that to all the boys.
Nah, she ain't never said it to me yet.
Fuzzy, you're a dear. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, boys.